How you doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time, please don't forget to like and subscribe. So I just wanted to show you guys how I've been analyzing the market, what strategies I've been using, and things like that. How I basically view and handle the market. Firstly, I wanted to let you guys know which books I've been reading. I'd advise you guys to really research on Mark Douglas. He's a trader with over 25 years trading experience. I think his books have really helped me become the best trader I can be. You know what I'm saying? So I would advise you guys yo, don't be scared. Just search him up. But I will put all the books I've been reading in the description when I'm posting this video. So let's get into it, man. Let's not even waste time. What my favorite market has to be Boom 1000. You know what I'm saying? This is my favorite market. But aye, this thing can also blow your account. So I only trade it when I have a balance I'm comfortable with, which is something like it has to be more than $30. It has to be more than $30 for me to trade Boom 1000 comfortably. If I have less than that, I still can, but it's just it's such a risk, bro. One spike can blow your account and things like that. So, but now, I rarely trade against spikes now, but it can still happen sometimes. When I see these sells, like even now, I think it's gonna be okay. Just from what I'm looking at, I would sell. But I've learned from my mistakes. I've blown my account because of Boom before. So yeah, let's go into Boom 1000, my favorite, followed by Volatility 100. I trade Crash 1000, Boom 500, and Crash 500, but they're not. They're just okay to me. Like I don't find any excitement from them or anything. And then there's also Volatility 75 1S, which I like it because it's cheap. It's like you don't need a lot of money to trade Volatility 100. Oh, Volatility 75. You can trade it with 10 cents. Because the margin requirements are so small. You can just trade it with 10 cents. So yeah. With that said, yeah, let's get into it. So today I'm going to be analyzing volatility 100 for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So this is us. We've just opened the chart. Where to begin. Where to begin. So I always look at it from the 4 hour time frame first, just to get the overall picture of what's been going on. I just look at it like this for maybe a minute or two, just looking at chart patterns I can spot, candlestick patterns I can spot, looking at all these things. And then when I'm done, I'll go into the 1 hour time frame. This is just, top down analysis, which you all know about. So I'll just have another look. I only start plotting my trend lines and my support and resistance markers in the 30-minute chart. So after I had a good look here, I'll be like, okay, this is what's happening, this is what's happening. And I'll go to the 30-minute chart. This is when I'll start plotting. This is when I start getting ready. So I always start by marking support. Oh, resistance, forgive me. I always start by marking the resistance level first. So I just put this small triangle. Back then I used to drag it all the way to the right, to the left, or to the right, and just keep it there. But now I'm smarter now, plus I don't have short term memory or anything. As long as it's just like this, I'm good. I don't need it all. I don't need it to be too big. So we'd mark that, and then um another thing I like to do is using the lines, like using a line chart. So it just helps me. So you should think of the resistance level like an area, not a specific point. It's not here. The market could come back here. Correct, like don't put your stop loss. Put your stop loss above this area if you're to use one. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. So now we'd mark our major support level. So that would be this one, you know, and here. I'll mark these two support levels. Yeah, I'll mark these two support levels. because chances maybe price might not hit here, but it will definitely hit here. Chances of that are high. Definitely. Oh no, it won't definitely hit there. So yeah. So yeah. So once that's done, when I've plotted from the line chart, I go back to here and I start looking at some more, and I'll be like, okay, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? So having a look, I'll take my, and this is just me, just playing with the market. So what I do is with my trend lines, I don't put my trend. I like to put my trend lines by the close or the open, not by the wick. Not the low or the high, but open or close. That's where I like to put my trend lines, but personally. So when I look at it like this, you could take this as a support area, like I said earlier on. Don't think of support like a point. Oh, this is resistance. So don't think of resistance like a specific point. Think of it more like an area. You know what I'm saying? Let me just delete this. Yeah, so you can think of it like an area. So this whole area, I would think of it like a resistance level. Okay, cool. So now we have got that down. I would move this box out of the way because it just makes it dirty to me, and I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Even this one, I'd move it too. You know what I'm saying? Just put it somewhere else for a bit so I can just have a clean chart. Then I'll come through. I always just draw trend lines. I always just do it. I can't even help it sometimes. It just helps me analyze the market. So even now, look at drawing this trend line, I'm like, oh, okay, this is an ascending channel, you know. And what do we do? What when we know when we're having an ascending channel? If like, you know, if you don't know now, you'll know. Like, if we're having an ascending channel, it means the market's gonna take the stairs up and take the elevator down. You know what I'm saying? So from here, I might just now I've seen okay, we're in an ascending channel. I should be looking for a sell. From my analysis. So now I'll go into the 15-minute time frame just to have another look. Like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? Okay, okay. It took the stairs, it came down, it took the elevator, consolidated a bit, and then it took the elevator down again. So with that said, I'm like, okay, now we're looking for a sell. I'm looking for a sell. But it doesn't always have to, like, you should be subjective. Like, you should keep asking yourself, like, what if it's a buy? Like, just don't tell yourself it's a sell, it's a sell. Tell yourself it could be a sell. What looking for it could be sell. Something like that. So yeah, from there we'll go on to the 5 minute. This is when I start plotting my entries now. I always use the 5 minute. Like, I like entering the market at the most recent high or recent low. You know what I'm saying? So if I wanted to buy, I'd buy right now because this is the most recent low. But maybe you could buy and then it still goes down. That could happen too. But I like positions like this. But here, like I said, I'm more fixed on looking for sell opportunities. So what I would do is I would wait for the market to come right here. Or how I trade is okay, I won't even lie. For the entry, I might go to the 1 minute time frame. So what I would do is I would wait for at least 3 candles outside here pointing like that it's going down. That would give me confidence. Like, oh, okay. I won't just get in here. I'll wait for this candle. Then I'll see this one. I'll get skeptical. And then when I see this one, this third red one, I sell. That's what I would do. Even though like sometimes it could be a fake breakout and then the market comes in. It's a probabilities game. Trading is a probabilities game. Yeah, so here I would sell. So from there, the 1 minute time frame. Hey, and look, it's just noisy. To me, the 1 minute time frame is so noisy. So yeah, I would sell and then I would if I sold here and I'll use the lowest lot size. Like, I always use the lowest lot size anyway. So I would put my stop loss somewhere close to here. So that in case the market wants to go inside, play a bit before it comes back out, I'll put my stop loss close to this trend line. Close to this trend line. I would maybe enter somewhere here and then I'll put my stop loss here at the lowest lot size so that I have room for space. Maybe you would find maybe I'm not even risking like $15. Maybe it's like smallest lot size, it could be $8 or $10. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So That's it. I would do. That's where I'd put my stop loss. That's where I'd plan my exit if the market's not going in my way. It's not every time where I use an exact stop loss. Sometimes I just use a stop loss at somewhere this level. I put my stop loss somewhere maybe here. You know what I'm saying? Like somewhere here. No, this is wait. So the market would, if I had sold here, it would. Nah. This is too. I'd put it somewhere here. Somewhere here. Yeah. If it went, then I would get out, and I have no problem with that. And then I'd make my potential target. If you studied the Falcon course, you would know like ascending channels almost always meet at the like they almost always go to where they started. You know what I'm saying? So the market will go up like this, and then it will come back down to where let me just oh my god. Oh, let me do it. Yeah, so it will come back down to like to this level. You see what I'm saying? That's how I would trade this ascending channel specifically. So yeah, man. I don't think I should. I don't wanna make this video too long for you guys. I'll make more videos on how I analyze the market. I just wanted to share with you guys. I wanted to create a community where we can all just be free to like express ourselves. Like I know, like with trading, there are a lot of people that make it look like you have to know what you're doing all the time. Like, if you're losing mind, like there are a lot of, should I call them pessimists? But there are a lot of, let me just say, dickheads, bro. There are a lot of dickheads in trading. There are a lot of people who, there are a lot of selfish people. Like if they just like making fun of people who aren't as good as them. Basically, that's what I mean. So I don't want that for myself or the people around me. So yeah, guys, please don't be scared to comment what you guys think of how I analyze the market. You can add some advice. Um, you can also comment books I could read. You know what I'm saying? Just don't be scared, man. Hit me up. Then let me figure out what's going on in your mind. You come figure out what's happening in my mind. Yeah, I actually had a trade open. We can look at it now. Yeah, so I think that's all. Thank you guys. If you like watch this from the beginning to end, I thank you, dog. And please like and subscribe. Yeah. So this was actually I had gotten at the breakout, and the market is like, let's go and have a look. Yeah. So I had entered the market here. I think it was somewhere here, and then as you can see, it went back in. Oh wait, I had sold. Oh my god, this is a stop loss. Oh, please forgive me. So I had sold here. This was before it even got out. I guess I was impatient or something. So it had came down. My stop loss is here. That way I get to lock in $10 profit. And my profit target, like I said, is at the beginning of where the ascending channel started, which if I hit that would give me $64. That's really something. Imagine it was a real account. Most of the time what I do is I actually trade in demo first. When I see it going my way, I get in the real account. Sometimes it can reverse. It doesn't always be like, oh, okay, it's working in demo, go in the real account and do it. No, no. Sometimes it can reverse. The market is just, it has a crazy behavior. It's like a crazy ex-girlfriend. So it's just unpredictable. And I think that's what makes it fun. So to end the video, I wanted to share with you guys 5 things I tell myself every morning. Um, that like helps me be the best trader I can be. So number one is, oh, hold on. I have to look for this advice now. As a trader, I have so much advice things, and I have so many notes in my notepad, so it's actually hard for me. But I really wanted to share this with you guys, so please just let me just say, okay, yeah. So number one is anything can happen in the market. That's advice number one. I tell myself this every morning. Number two, you don't need to know what's gonna happen next in order to make money. as long as I have an idea, that's enough. It doesn't have to be guaranteed. Like, I know this for a fact. Nah. Sometimes I'll just be trying out new things even, and it just works out. But you don't need to know what's gonna happen next in order to make money. The third thing is there's a random distribution between